23, Aiden George. Batting second and playing shortstop, number 15, Will Jones. Batting third and playing first base, number 33, Tucker Stanford. Batting fourth and catching, number 25, Blaine Theodore. Batting fifth as the designated hitter, number 8, Jalen Hogue. Batting sixth and pitching, number 3, Cooper Taylor. Batting seventh and playing third base, number 12, Bryce Higgins. Batting eighth and playing second base, number 9, Brooks Blaine. Batting ninth and playing right field, number 10, Fletcher Lee. And playing left field, number 7, A.J. Miller. The coach is Cody Dillon. And now here's the starting lineup for your Conway Wampus Cats. Batting first and catching, number 4, Max Holland. Batting second and playing shortstop, number 18, Sean Hoover. Batting third and playing first base, number 2, Willie Voss. Batting fourth and playing center field, number 14, London Stewart. Batting fifth and playing right field, number 22, Whit Williams. Batting sixth and playing left field, number 9, Carter Cole. Batting seventh and playing second base, number 8, Silas Cicero. Batting eighth as the designated hitter, number 11, Will Upton. Batting ninth and playing third base, number 3, Simon Abel. And pitching for the Wampus Cats, number 10, Owen Davenport. The head coach is Leighton Harden, assistant coaches Ryan Reed and Mitch Farrell. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please rise as we pay honor to America with the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by a moment of silence and then our national anthem. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Our national anthem will be performed by Hadassah Smith, senior at Conway High School.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in
Tessa Smith. Let's play ball. That one. Right. Gone. Bye-bye. Back Holland is back.
Swung on hard into left center field, and that's going to do it. A walk-off double for Cover, wins the game. Thank you, Vanessa.
Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to Conway High School for a pretty big night. We've got Conway hosting North Little Rock. It is a doubleheader because of Thursday's rainout. It is also senior night, so between games, we'll be honoring the 11 seniors. And I'm here with Scott Wanamaker. Scott, welcome.
Hey, thanks, David. Yeah, it's a big night. I mean, this senior class has been outstanding, and it's a great night to honor them. We got a beautiful night for baseball. Sun's shining. Beautiful night.
Yeah, every senior night is special, but this one feels a little bit different.
It
just
does.
With the legacy of this group. We Owen Davenport on the mound for the Conway Wampus Cats. Of course, the Cats have already clinched first place and the number 1 seed for next week's state tournament. We'll talk more about that as the night goes on. North Little Rock, they're trying to hang on to the last playoff spot. If Catholic loses tonight, then they're in. If Catholic wins tonight, then they're going to need a win as well tonight to get in. So a lot for them to play for. Of course, the Cats want to keep that momentum and end the season and end these guys'
Yes.
home career on a winning note.
Yes. Yeah, they want to win both games, no doubt. I mean, there's no question. I think it was nice to clinch last week, and they were excited about that, and they certainly celebrated. But I think they came back tonight. They want to win both these games badly, especially for these seniors.
Absolutely. So we're about to start here. It'll be Aiden George leading off for North Little Rock, followed by Will Jones, the shortstop. Tucker Stanford is at first base. Blaine Theodore is at catcher. Jalen Hogue is the DH. Cooper Taylor is on the mound. Bryce Higgins at third base. Brooks Blaine at second base. And Fletcher Lee is in right field. A.J. Noyd will be the left fielder, being DH for. And we'll go over your Wampus Cats lineup here in just a minute. So George, junior, the only junior in the lineup.
Okay.
So they start 7 seniors.
Oh, my, really?
Yeah, George is a junior, and Tucker Sanford, the first baseman, is a freshman.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So senior laden team. Most of their pitchers are also seniors.
Well, I got to see the leadoff hitter, Aiden George, this summer play with Nate in a tournament. He's a really good player. So he's a junior, but he's one of their better players, I'm sure.
Yep. Breaking ball there gets a swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Owen Davenport has had a phenomenal season and really a phenomenal career at Conway. Comes in with a 1.79 ERA. Ball's fouled off.
Yeah, he's been pitching since he was a sophomore. He's had a significant role in this lineup as a pitcher since his sophomore year. A lot of innings last year, especially when one of our seniors went down with an injury. He took over a lot of the load for him.
Ball's fouled back by George. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, we have Owen starting out on the mound, Owen Davenport, Max Holland behind the plate. Simon Abel is the only non-senior in the lineup tonight. He's a sophomore at third base. Sean Cover at short. Silas Cicero at second base. Willie Voss at first.
Swung on a miss. He gets him on a changeup away. So Davenport's night starts with a strikeout of Aiden George.
That ball just tailed away from the righty. That was
Just
a
disappeared.
Great pitch. Yeah.
Yep. Well, here's Will Jones. He's the senior shortstop for the Charging Wildcats, and we'll probably see him on the mound at some point tonight as well. He is committed to UA Rich Mountain. Breaking ball for a strike.
Did I see some of their coaches here?
I don't know. Maybe.
Maybe I.
I do see a guy in red and black down there, which is their colors.
That's what I thought. Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out where they were from.
Yeah, they've turned their staff over in the last couple of years, so I'm not sure who's there anymore. They're the one Arkansas junior college who is in a conference on the Oklahoma side. So the conference is split in half. This I think is Region 2. There's Region 2 of Division 2. So it's an all Arkansas conference except for or division except for them. That ball hits Jones. He's tailing in and caught him on the arm.
Almost looked like he did a check swing, and elbow kind of went out.
Yeah, it was a breaking ball, and he was ready to swing before it started diving into his body. Got him on the arm.
David, just to round out our field, we have Carter Crow in left field, London Stewart in center field, and Whit Williams in right field. Again, all seniors starting this afternoon except for Simon Abel. And Will Upton, our DH, is a senior as well.
Brings up Tucker Stanford, a freshman. Bats from the left side, plays first base. Also likely to pitch at some point tonight. Fouls the first pitch out of play.
Saw my wife running for cover on that one. She should have caught that.
We'll pass that along.
Maybe don't. Maybe don't.
Okay.
That might get me in trouble.
That just stays between us.
Yes, yes.
Fastball strike, 0-2.
Well, that's a nice pitch.
So Davenport out of the slide step there.
Yeah, he goes back and forth with his normal leg kick and then the slide step. He may have a scouting report on this runner's speed.
Yeah, and if you mix it up, the runner doesn't know what you're going to do.
Right.
So if you really want to go to the windup or to the longer leg kick, for a certain pitch, you can do that if you've been mixing it up, unless he guesses right. So 1-2 the count to Stanford.
Nice pitch.
Breaking ball, got
nice
him.
Pitch. Absolutely frozen.
Stanford didn't like it, but I don't think that was debatable.
Looked like that was right down the middle, and he was just fooled.
It started at his right shoulder and just dove over the plate. So 2 strikeouts early here for Davenport. He's off to a good start. Brings up Blaine Theodore, the catcher. It's like he's got medical tape holding his helmet together.
True catcher.
First pitch breaking ball, he fouls it off. Davenport mixing his pitch as well. And one thing that makes him so effective is he's able to get that breaking ball over the plate, start the count.
Well, and he has a couple different breaking balls and then his changeup to boot that go different directions. And then his fastball has a lot of run on it, a lot of movement as well. And so it's hard to pick up what's coming out of his hand.
Runner is going.
Oh, he's
throw to second by
he's
Holland.
hosed.
He is
oh
out.
My goodness.
So a caught stealing there as Will Jones is gunned down by Max Holland for out number 3. So no runs, no hits for North Little Rock. Hit by a pitch is erased with a caught stealing. We go to the bottom of the first. North Little Rock, no score, and the Cats coming up. We are back at Conway High School for the bottom of the first inning. It's Cooper Taylor on the mound for North Little Rock, and he'll be facing senior Max Holland.
I always like it when someone makes a great play in the field for the third out, and then they lead off the inning. That's always my favorite. He just threw that guy out, and he's always lead off, but it's kind of nice.
Very fitting, and that first pitch is fastball inside. So Cooper Taylor, he's a senior, kind of a lanky right-hander. That one catches the inside corner. So he was a winning pitcher through a complete game when they beat Catholic 2 weeks ago, and right now that's what's the difference between them and the Rockets.
That's their tiebreaker?
Well, it's not tiebreaker,
No,
but
okay.
it has them a game ahead of Catholic. Catholic won game 2 of that series.
Okay.
But, so they have the tiebreaker by margin of victory, but right now the North Little Rock is 1 game up in the standings. 2 balls and a strike to Holland. Pitches up high, 3-1.
It's definitely not trying to give him something down the middle of the plate, that's for sure. He's trying to
go
work
inside on him.
in and up, and
that one catches the inside corner. So full count to Holland.
almost looks like a little cutter. It doesn't break a ton, but it does look like it's off speed and spinning a little bit.
That one's hit foul.
Coach Reed wisely gets out of the way.
So it'll be another full count pitch to Holland. And that one's an off-speed pitch that misses way up in the zone. So leadoff walk to Max Holland. That's how the Wampus Cats' first inning starts. Let's see if we get a runner here. Coach Harden giving instructions to...
Is that Kean? No,
Yeah.
that Kean?
Yeah, Kean Brown. So Kean will run for Holland at first and bring up
Senior Kean Brown.
senior Kean Brown.
Just going to keep emphasizing
right,
that tonight.
yeah.
We just,
So that's 10 seniors that have been in this game already, if my count is right. Well, here's Sean Cover with Brown on first base, throw to first, and Kean gets back.
Coach Harden was giving him some instructions before he sent him to first to run, so I'm curious
Yeah,
if he's going to put something on here with Sean.
a certain tendency is a chopper to third. It's off the glove of the third baseman, Bryce Higgins. He got a kind of a tough in-between hop.
Yeah, that one ate him up a little bit, but that's, backhand on the line. That's not an easy play to make. But
He didn't quite move in enough to take a short hop and kind of ate him up. So Cover's at first, Brown now at second, nobody out. Brings up Willie Voss. Willie squares the bunt and pitch misses way outside.
having Willie bat third gives you all kinds of options because he can bunt, he can bunt, he can run, he can hit. So he can move.
He can draw hit by pitch.
That's that's true. That's true.
Squares the bunt, takes it away, 2-0. A very good bunter.
Yeah, you have a lot of options with him up to bat
Yep.
here.
Bats from the left side, so he opens up the right side hole. So 2 balls and no strikes. Squares again, misses away again, 3-0. So Taylor finds himself in a little bit of a mess here. A walk, an infielder ground ball that was not fielded well by his third base, and now he's 3-0 to Voss. And that one also misses high. and
Yeah,
away.
I think may need a mound visit here, I think, from the his coach is coming out to give him a talk. I mean, that's not sure if he's doing something mechanically or if he's just
Try to get a reset.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's the thing with Coach Harden batting Max and Sean 1 and 2. There's immediate pressure on the pitcher.
Yep.
So you start trying to, you have to be perfect. You can't make a mistake, and then all of a sudden you're out of your rhythm.
Yeah. And we've seen Willie in London, smack singles and doubles in the gaps after those two get on base all season long, and so you don't want to give him something to hit. But right there, really, he's trying to give himself up for an out with a sacrifice
That's
bunt.
right.
So let him bunt it. Get it out.
Yeah, that's right. So bases loaded, nobody out. London Stewart at the plate. Cats with a lot of speed on the base pass. We got speed at the plate.
And then you got power on deck with Whit Williams, who can hit the ball hard.
First pitch is a strike, catches the outside corner. Breaking ball from Taylor. Their misses down and in. 1 ball, 1 strike. Another thing about Voss and London Stewart is they work a lot of long counts. So even after you get past Max and Sean, you got to a lot of pitches oftentimes to get through these guys. Breaking ball drops in for strike 2. Call strike 3. London didn't like it.
It looked like it broke on the outside corner there. That looked like a pretty good pitch.
Did break. I don't know if he got all the way back over the plate. But we're familiar with who's behind the plate, and typically a little bit outside, so Cats have to know that going in. A little more to cover with 2 strikes. So out number 1 as Taylor gets the strikeout, and that brings up Whit Williams, moved up from the 9 hole to the 5 spot here. Whit's had really good bat-to-ball contact this year, and seems like he's always knocking in runs, putting balls in play.
Yeah. Certainly could use that right here, too.
This one is fouled back.
It's something to the outfield. Let's get a couple runs in.
It's kind of a weird time, too. The Cats have not played in a week. Last week was a doubleheader with Southwest, which a little bit off from that, and so it's really been 2 weeks since they've played a competitive conference game of any kind.
Oh, that's
Here's a rip in right center field gap. It's going to get down between the outfielders, coming in and scoring
and
is
he
Brown.
He dropped it. He didn't pick it up cleanly, so that's going to
right
score
foot
all 3
overruns
runs.
it. Cover scores. Here comes Voss. Ball gets past the third baseman, but bounces off the dugout. And Whit Williams does the job. Clears the bases. That drive to right center field.
That was a perfectly placed ball. I mean, that just split the right fielder and center fielder, and then he didn't field it cleanly, left it on the ground, didn't pick it up, allowed all 3 runs to score easily without even a throw home.
And that's exactly what he was put there to do.
Yes.
Clean it up.
Felt like he just missed the pitch before and fouled it back, and then he did not miss that one.
Got it again. So 3-0 Cats here with 1 out in the bottom of the first. Carter Crow, the batter.
I think the center fielder has moved back a little more straight up. He was shading him to left field. That burned him. I think he's adjusted his positioning just a little bit, and he's talking to the right fielder too. There's still a big gap between right and center.
Every hitter's different.
Yeah.
Misses away, and it counts 2-1. In the dirt. Nice stop there by Blaine Theodore.
Yeah, he's starting to show a little bit of frustration on the mound. He kind of snapped that ball back from the catcher, and you can tell he's a little upset right now.
So good hitter's count for Crow.
Oh,
He rips to third, fielded by a third baseman. He's going to go home with it. They've got Williams at a rundown. Theodore goes to second. Gets
he dropped the
runner.
ball.
Oh, ball.
But he ran the base.
Okay. So ball dropped by that shortstop Will Jones covering over there. Dropped
Yes.
it, picked it up, and then tagged Witt off because he was off the bag.
Yeah, Witt
Tagged him
overran
out.
third, yeah.
So fielder's choice erases Williams from third, and with one out, that's not a bad move.
There's really,
You don't want to make that out with nobody out, but
well, where the third baseman catches it, it's, can you really go back
that's
to
true.
third?
You're
I mean,
exactly
if you go
right.
back, you're out. So
he was playing right
that's
on the bag.
no man's land for a runner on third right there.
Didn't quite stay in long enough to get Cicero second. There's a pop to center by Cicero. Sorry, it was Crow who was at first base. And that'll end the inning. But Conway scores 3 runs on a big hit from Whit Williams. And after one inning, Cats lead 3-0. We're back for the top of the second inning. So Blaine Theodore, who was batting in the first when Will Jones was gunned down stealing by Max Holland, will lead off the inning. Of course, he gets a new count. Owen Davenport starts the top of the first with a fastball in the outside corner. Swinging and a miss.
Blew it by him. So would you score with a double?
I would score it a double, went to
An
third
error.
on the
On the
error.
error, okay.
Yeah, I had to watch the replay to see if it should be 2 RBIs or 3. If he was going anyway, so probably.
Yeah, I feel like the run was going to score no matter if that guy fielded it cleanly. I just think it would have kept Witt from going to third.
Yep.
That was hitting the gap enough that, he barely got a barrel on that one. That's, yeah. He had speed on the bases.
Cameraman Jacob Spears weighing in there. Good job, Jacob.
Answering a question that the audience can't hear.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Point out that Willie Voss was bringing his speed at first base, so he probably had a good read on it too to know that was going to be down on contact. Well, 2 balls, 2 strikes to Blaine Theodore, so he's gotten to see a lot of Davenport getting 2 at-bats here.
He's left that one up. He didn't like the release point on that one. Senior catcher Max Holland giving him some words of encouragement there.
And foul back as well.
I think if he can get that slider over, he's got him. He was on that fastball right there.
So this will be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball. He
Backwards K.
gets him with the strikeout at the top of the zone for out number 1. Three strikeouts for Davenport. And the charging Wildcats have yet to put a ball in play off him. So it brings up Jalen Hogue, who's the DH tonight.
Did you just jinx it?
That just thinks what?
I won't repeat it.
Oh, I said ball in play. There's no stat on that.
That's true.
I'm assuming a ball is going to be put in play this game.
No, you never know. Owen's fired up for senior night.
You accusing me of bad vibes?
No, not at all. No such thing.
2-0 the count to Hogue. Swing and a miss at a high fastball.
Man.
Swing and miss for strike 2. So Davenport's come back to even the count. This one's fouled away.
Finally got a piece of one, but he still doesn't look comfortable in that box. Oh, my goodness.
Davenport drops
My
in a breaking
goodness.
ball for strike 3. That has been his put-away pitch today.
My goodness.
4 strikeouts for Davenport.
3 of them are looking.
3 of them watching that breaking ball, and that's exactly right.
Is what I have on my makeshift.
In fact, the last 3 batters have
Yes.
struck out looking at that front door or back door breaking ball, depending on whether it was a lefty or a righty up there. So 2 outs brings up the pitcher, Cooper Taylor. Strike 1. You know, Scott, we've seen over the years sometimes pitching staffs can wear down a little bit as the year goes on. Not this crew. It seems like they've gotten stronger and stronger and deeper and better as the year's gone on.
Well, number one, there are several pitchers to break up the inning, so no one's throwing 7 innings a game every game. So they're, it's been 3 innings, 4 innings for each one, 2 days a week.
That's true, although guys have gone deeper this year than in recent years.
Yeah. And the other thing is they've thrown a lot of strikes. So as
That's
evidenced
right.
by that, so they're being efficient. And
the defense doesn't get credit a lot probably because there's not a great stat for that, but I mean, just tremendous defense behind these pitchers.
yeah.
10 shutouts for the pitching staff this year. 15 times they've given up one run or less. And in the last 12 games, they've given up 1 run or less in all but one of them. And that was that game at Robinson, which was that was a 3-run game. It was a little bit weird.
Yeah.
So it's pretty impressive.
I have to go back and look, but I'm not sure all of those were earned runs, but I can't remember.
No, they weren't all earned. And there it is again, another breaking ball for strike 3, and that finishes off the charging Wildcats in the second. Davenport, 3 straight strikeouts. And we'll go to the bottom. Well, 3. Okay.
3 this inning.
3 straight this inning.
Struck out the side.
4 overall. Thank you. Thank you, Scott.
Sorry.
Even better. 5 in the game.
Yes. 5 of the 6 batters.
All right, Cats lead at 2-0, and we'll be back. Okay, we're back at Conway High School for the bottom of the second inning. And it's going to be Will Upton leading off for the Cats, facing Cooper Taylor. First pitch to Will is fouled away off the end of the bat.
Look at that spin.
He caught the end of the bat with it.
That had a funky spin on it, man.
Check that baseball.
I mean, it looked like it almost could come back fair the way it was, but then it got caught up in our grass. So
Foul tip there by Upton 0-2. So some games going on around the conference that mean a lot for the state tournament. This is the last day of the conference season for all the teams. The West is done. We can talk about them in just a minute. Upton swings and misses that breaking ball for strike 3. So a big game going on over at Little Rock Christian. Little Rock Christian needs to win in order to get the bye.
okay,
To finish second place, get that first round bye. As Simon Abel comes to the plate. Catholic, meanwhile, they need to win to make the state tournament. So they're currently in 7th place. They're a game behind North Little Rock. I need to check. I'm pretty certain that they have never missed. I take that back. They missed in 2007, Catholic. So they've got a pretty long streak of playoff appearance, state playoff appearances on the line. And Abel rips one into left field, but it's right at A.J. Noyd, who makes the catch for out number 2. Abel hit it hard. Got a little bit in front of it. Right at the left fielder.
so who is Christian playing tonight?
They're playing Catholic.
Christian's playing Catholic.
So
Okay,
both
excuse me.
teams, both teams have a lot to play for. And Sabam II in Catholic has a 4-0 lead.
Oh, wow. Is it at Christian or is it at?
It is at Little Rock Christian. I was thinking it was at Lamar, but looking at it here now, it's at Little Rock Christian. The two teams played on Tuesday or yesterday. Christian won 5-2. It's a high pop. It's going to be caught by Will Jones behind the mound for out number 3. So Cats go down quickly in the bottom of the second. We've played 2. Cats lead 2-0. Okay, back at the second inning, or back at, what's that? Oh, was he? Okay. Well, Jacob Spears with all kinds of intel.
Should I just hand,
So
should I
the
hand
batter-
the headset over to Jacob and then I can run the camera?
The batter is
or-
Bryce Higgins, who apparently was just in the bathroom.
Oh, nice.
But he, if that's the case, he's made it back for his at bat to lead off the second inning, takes ball one. And then he takes strike one.
I'm filtering all the jokes, like all the things I just like how bad you have to go to the bathroom when you know you're up to bat first and you have to run. Is this a third baseman?
This is the third baseman.
Okay.
Maybe cut through.
Yeah, went through our dugout entrance to go there.
Two balls and one strike to Higgins. There's strike. Oh, not strike two. Called a ball, 3-1. Swing and a miss, strike two. That reminds me what you just showed me, Scott. Have you seen downstairs the baseball cards
Yes.
that the senior parents put together with
That is
childhood
amazing.
baseball photos? They're taped to the wall. If you're at the park or coming, be sure to check that out. Full count to Higgins, and he pops one foul. Stay alive.
Yeah, they have the tables set up with all the collage of pictures and everything, and those are amazing. But yeah, the putting together their T-ball and little league photos on blowing them up and hanging them up, that's really awesome.
That may be a new tradition.
Oh,
It's a ground ball up the middle for a base hit. So Higgins was looking for the off speed at 3-2, which is what Owen's been feeding a steady diet of, and that one kind of hung a little bit, and Higgins slaps it up the middle for leadoff single.
that was good at bat. He just took that right back up the middle and
Yep.
didn't crush it, but it was effective.
Brings up second baseman Brooks Blaine.
Which one's the freshman?
First baseman Stanford.
Okay, gotcha.
First pitch is high. The other game today that affects the standings between Cabot and Central. Cabot currently sits in the 4 spot. Swing and miss.
Does Bryant have the tiebreaker over them?
Bryant has, yes, I believe they have tiebreaker over both Little Rock Christian and Cabot.
Oh,
So Bryant will move into the 2 spot if Christian loses today, and assuming that Bryant beats Southwest.
okay.
Jonesboro's done. This is their bye week, so they're in the 5 spot unless Cabot loses, and then they'll jump up to the 4. Two one is fouled back. Good cut there by Higgins. I'm sorry, by Blaine Brooks. Brooks Blaine. Brooks Blaine. It's a little hard to say.
They have a Blaine for a first name. Their catcher's first name is Blaine, and a Blaine for the last name.
So he fouls away. That one, he got a late swing on the slide like he was looking for at that point. Last second was able to pull the trigger and fight it off. Learning from the guys that hit ahead of him.
Yes.
So count stays 2-2. This one's fastball hit foul. So really good at bat here by Blaine. This one's lined softly to short, fielded by Cover for the out. He throws
he
to first, almost doubled up Higgins.
I know there was really no chance of that, but I still feel like he didn't get back as quickly as he
Wouldn't
should
say
have.
there was no chance. It was bang, bang, yeah. He didn't wander off too far, but Sean was thinking first as soon as the ball was off the bat.
And I don't, maybe he doesn't realize the cannon
The arm, yeah.
that is Sean Cover over there.
Yeah. So one away. Davenport goes to first. Good to see. I think that's Andrew Roberson calling in the field.
Oh, is it? From
I think
Greenbrier?
so. We've not seen Coach Rob in a while.
I asked him if he had any Conway games when I saw him on a weekend, and he said he thought he did, but he wasn't sure when. So he called a lot of our River Dog games, if we're allowed to talk about back in the day. But yeah, he was always really good.
Calls high school, calls college. He's a good one.
I like when he does the younger 13 and 14U games just because it's a true high school zone. He doesn't, and he forces them to figure it out. Like sometimes they'll expand a little bit to move the game along, but he does not do that.
Yeah. We'll critique his zone in game 2. How about that?
That'll work.
Misses away. Yeah, I ran into him on the church softball field about a year ago, which reminded me I did not need to be out there.
I'll bet.
He and Ryan Guyton from CBC, assistant coach, were playing for whoever it was.
I bet that was a good team.
It was a good team. Breaking ball misses inside. 2-2.
Is that a cutter, a slider? What?
That might have been. Yeah, either that or try to get a little more snap on the sliders since the last one kind of hung. So 2-2. Higgins still at first base. Swing and a miss. Went away with a fastball there. For out number 2. That's 6 strikeouts for Davenport, and it takes us to the top of the order. And Aiden George. George struck out to start the game. Not much of a lead at first base for Higgins. And that one's called low, 1-0.
Yeah, I noticed that Owen went back to his normal leg kick with maybe
No slide step needed.
not as much. He's not as concerned with the speed at first
Maybe
base.
Higgins is putting us to sleep over there. Maybe he's going to use a short lead to get a running start. This ball's fouled away. Oh, it
Hit the batter.
It hit the batter. Went off the screen.
Max tried to warn
And
him.
hit him on the back.
In fairness, Max tried to warn him, heads up or something to him. But
Max warned him he didn't try to catch it, huh?
no,
It'll be a good blooper for later.
he's nice, but not that nice.
Ball and a strike to George. This ball's looped into shallow right field. It's going to drop for a base hit. Whit Williams scoops it up. So just a little flare off the end of the bat. Enough to get over Cicero's head. Second hit of the ball game for the charging Wildcats, and that brings up Will Jones and a chance for the Wildcats to get back in the game here. So Jones last time was hit by a pitch and then caught stealing. I remember he hurt us a little bit last year too. First pitch breaking ball stays high.
I remember because Nate started that game, and I believe Aiden led off with a double, and then if I recall, he hit a home run over left field off of Nate his second in the first inning. It's in the 2-hole.
Coach Wow, appreciate you bringing up that good memory.
Well, stuck with me. You know,
2-0 to Jones.
that's a good
When
pitch.
swings.
2-0 off speed. He has such confidence in the off speed that he can throw it with any count at any time.
Yeah, and Jones was ready to ambush there. He was sitting on fastball.
Yeah.
2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Popped high in the air, third base side. No, behind home plate. Ooh, and falls just about 3 feet shy of the netting in foul territory. I was watching Simon Abel. He had his glove up. I thought it was headed his way, but
Really?
that
Almost
sun's
hit
brutal.
Mrs. Stewart down there. I think London's mom.
Yeah.
Right behind her.
A little bit of scattering. It's hit high enough where everybody had plenty of time to read it. So 2 balls, 2 strikes to Will Jones.
You'd want some of these baseball dads to jump up and catch that, right? But
This is a breaking ball that stays high.
yeah, you let that one go a little bit.
So full count. This will get the runners moving on the pitch. He misses low with, looks like it might have been a changeup.
We're going to get a mound visit here.
So bases loaded, 2 outs, and as you said, Coach Harden's going to make the slow walk out, have a little conversation.
The good news is you have 2 outs. So you're a pitch away from ground ball out, strikeout, whatever. But you don't want to let them score here. You want to try and get this out and get out of the inning, get back up to bat.
So it was a first walk for Davenport, but he has gone 3 balls a couple other times. So it'll be lefty-lefty here as the freshman Tucker Stanford steps in. He was called out on strikes first time up. It's like Voss is playing
Deep.
far off the bag, but
Yeah.
Cicero is playing up the middle. So still a pretty good-sized hole over there. And it's lifted right to Willie Voss, right where he is positioned.
1 pitch.
So 1 pitch ends the inning as Willie Voss is well positioned to catch the soft liner. And the Cats avoid trouble in the third. No runs, 2 hits, and North Little Rock leaves them loaded. And we go to the bottom of the third. Cats up 3-0. Back at Conway High School, it's the bottom of the third inning. Sean Cover will lead things off. Cats with a 3-0 lead. They got all 3 runs in the first inning on a hit by Whit Williams. That brought in all 3 Cats with the bases loaded. I gave you that score from Little Rock Christian. It was 4-0 Rockets after the top of the first. It's now 4-3. Little Rock Christian's been batting this entire time. I think we played an inning and a half.
Oh, my goodness, really?
They've scored 3 runs, a couple guys on base, double play at some point. So Cameron Burke's pitching, and his pitch count's getting run up pretty high. Pitch outside, 2-1 to Cover. Last time up, Sean grounded to third, and a ball was misplayed by the third baseman. This one's a rip down the left field line, but foul.
He was on that pitch just a little bit early.
Ooh, it's in the dirt.
Off the face mask. Umpire says, no, I got it. He wanted to take a walk.
This ball is hit.
That is
high
tagged.
and deep, and this one is out of here.
Good night. That was
Sean Cover with his 6th home run of the season. It was a blast to left center field.
rushed. That got out in a hurry. Rushed.
So Sean Cover does it again. Fitting for a home run on senior night
Senior night, yep.
for Cover, and maybe we'll get another one before night's over with.
Well, it seemed like he was on that pitch that he smoked foul. So he was reading the ball out of the hand, and he just crushed that pitch.
Over the conference champs sign in left center field. By the way, if you notice, Scott, there's a new sign out there.
Did you already put it up? 2026, nice.
It was actually Chris Voss, I think, got it up this afternoon for us. So
That's awesome.
here's Willie Voss. 1 ball, 1 strike. This ball is lofted into shallow left field. It's going to be trouble. And it's going to drop right between Will Jones and Anthony Noyd. It spins away from Noyd, and Willie just keeps going. Gets a double out of it.
That's great baseball IQ. He had a big turn, saw that he got by him just enough, and pushed it. Got to second base.
Didn't assume anything, kept running.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that with Max Holland. He set the single-season doubles record last week, and he did it on a ball that was just kind of a routine line drive to left fielder. He filled on 3 hops, and he hesitated just a tad with runners, and Max just, I feel like part of why he's swinging doubles is he's thinking double out of the box every time he hits the ball.
Yes. He's sprinting around first base until he's going to
Sometimes
stop.
he's there when you're like, that should have just been a single. Some ball 1 to London Stewart. Ball 2 to London Stewart.
You kind of reflect on this senior class and how they play, and you really hope the freshmen and sophomores and juniors have picked this up and have watched and learned and understand that you play hard all the time. You go full speed. You try and get to second base. If they make a mistake, you take advantage of it. And that wasn't a big mistake. That was just the ball bounced to the side and rolled about 3 feet away from him. And
every base is precious.
yeah. And now you give London the opportunity to potentially bunt him over. Of course, it's 3-0 count right now, so he's working himself into a potential walk.
Catches the bottom of the zone. 3-1 to Stewart. Fouled away. Got a good cut there at a fastball. So count is now full. All right, we got an issue here, Scott.
What's going on?
Checking game changers for the Catholic, and this ball's ripped to right field by Ludden Stewart. It's off the base of the wall. Voss had started to tag up, so he only makes it to third.
Well, it looked like the right fielder had it.
Well, he was playing really deep, and just snuck over his head, and he has glove raised. He kind of deked Voss. I think it went farther than he realized.
It looked like he misplayed it badly, because it looked like he was going to casually catch it, and then it went over his head.
That was a line drive off the wall.
Yes.
So back-to-back doubles for Voss and Stewart, although no runs have scored yet from those two. But the Cats were threatening.
But just watching how he moved on that ball, it looked like it was right to him, and he was going to catch it, and all of a sudden it just went over his head.
Realized how far it was going to carry.
Yeah.
And Williams hits a chopper up the middle to Jones. This will get a run home. Throw to first and retires Whit Williams for the first out, but Voss comes in. That's 4 RBIs for Whit Williams already. And the Cats lead 5-0.
We've talked in past games about the team speed. I mean, that ball beat Whit Williams by about a half a step.
Yeah, he almost beat that one out.
A routine ground ball to the shortstop, and it beats him by a half a step to throw to first base.
Also on that play, Stewart takes third, so he gets him in to third base with less than 2 outs. So another ground ball or fly ball will get a run home without a base hit. Carter Crow, the batter. This ball is hit high on the right side, near foul territory, and the second baseman, Brooks Blaine, makes the catch in fair territory for out number 2. So Crow unable to bring home Stewart there with 1 out. But now Cicero has a chance.
We haven't seen a Silas Cicero bomb for a few weeks. It'd be nice to see him put one
Nope,
out.
we have not. Inside corner for a strike. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-2.
Yeah, that was an effective off-speed pitch.
It took a little extra off that one, it seemed like.
Yeah. Couldn't tell if that was a changeup, but it.
This one's off the end of the bat to first base. It's actually took a little turn away from the foul line. And stayed fair, fielded by the first baseman Stanford, and he steps in the bag for out number 3. So Cats get a home run from Sean Cover, an RBI ground out for Whit Williams, and after 3 complete, Cats lead 5-0. Back at Conway for the top of the fourth inning, catcher Blaine Theodore will lead things off for the charging Wildcats. He also led things off in the second. Had a long at bat, but ended in a strikeout. Davenport has gone 3 innings, allowed 2 hits, a walk, hit a batter, and we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 strikeouts for Davenport. Making his final start and likely his final appearance at Conway High School. Good part of this is, this would have been his start at Burns Park, so he does get one more home appearance because of the rainout. Ball's a breaking ball hit to deep left, but coming over and making the catch is Carter Crow.
Yep.
And 1 pitch, 1 out here in the 4th inning. So Jalen Hone, the DH, will come up next. Talking about the Catholic score, when I looked at the other game changer, Little Rock Christian has them winning 5-2. Catholic has Catholic winning 4-3. So another first pitch swing. This time it's Hogue chopping a little soft grounder to first base, fielded by Willie Voss. 2 pitches, 2 outs. That brings up Cooper Taylor, and I don't know. Are we taking here?
Yeah, he's a pitcher, so I think I may try him.
That scares me a little bit. Does he know?
He's probably thinking he wants to extend the inning a little bit so he can get some rest.
He
He's thrown
takes
a lot
the
of
strike.
pitches.
I think he's ready to swing there. We'll never know. Breaking ball just misses the outside corner.
It's a good frame by Max there, but just a little bit too far out.
Swing and a miss there by Taylor. Strike 2. I'm guessing on that game changer, someone got lost, turned around, and it's hard to undo.
Try to go back and fix it.
Confused.
Strike
Swing and a
3.
strike 3. So Davenport has a quick 1-2-3 inning. In the 4th, we go to the bottom half. Cats lead 5-0.
Back in the bottom of the 4th inning with senior Will Upton leading off for the Wampus Cats. Will struck out swinging his first at bat. It's a little bit fooled on a breaking ball out of the zone. Takes a breaking ball for strike 1. Take strike 2. Got Simon Abel on deck and then back to the top of the lineup.
Crowd wanted that one on the first base side, but they didn't see that.
It's batter's box.
Yeah,
Left-handed batter's box there.
Thornton was set up at the Theodore way off the plate. A little chopper foul from Upton.
Yeah, the catcher, I think, gave the coach the it was outside sign.
Yeah.
Got to do that to keep your coach out of trouble sometimes.
Breaking ball swung on a miss by Upton. So 1 out. In the bottom of the 4th brings up Simon Abel. Abel lined out to left field his first time up. Another strike by Taylor. It seems like Taylor's kind of settled in.
Yeah, he's been in the zone. He's been throwing strikes last couple of innings.
This ball's hit to the right side, towards the line, coming in, and it's going to drop. Drop right between the second baseman Blaine and the right fielder Fletcher Lee. So Abel finds a hole. And with 1 out, that'll bring up the top of the order Max Holland.
That was a perfectly placed pop fly. Just dropped.
Kind of the other side of Willie Voss's hit.
Yeah. As a pitcher, this is not what you want. You don't want the number 9 hitter to get on a ball like that with Max and Sean coming up.
First pitch strike on the outside corner to Holland. Well, Catholic YouTube has them winning. No, that's an earlier game. Throw to first, and Abel dives back.
I could text one of the dads over there at Christian and see if he gives me if I can get him to give me a score if you want.
Let's see here if they're
Are they streaming
actually
live?
well.
Yeah, Catholic has their own. That's right.
Yeah, but I think this year they're only doing home games. From
Okay.
I think some of their technical talent has graduated.
Gotcha.
Another throw to first, and Abel's back.
Yeah, he's getting some attention over there. He's drawn 2 throws over to first base. I wouldn't think he'd be stealing.
No. High fly right side, foul territory. Giving chase is Fletcher Lee, the right fielder, but it falls. I can't tell if it went out of play or looks like it
Stayed in.
I'm not sure.
Looked like it stayed in. Someone tossed it back into Coach Farrell.
Yeah, but it might have also been tossed in over the fence. I saw a ball fly.
Oh, okay.
That's right out of our view.
Can't see any chairs down there past the dugout. Simon has a healthy lead, that's for sure.
He's had the whole bat, he's had a good lead. This ball's hit high to left field, shallow. Coming in is Noyd, out is Jones. Jones calls off Noyd and makes the catch.
Almost had a collision there. That could have been a catastrophe right there. Technically left fielder should have that ball and should be able to call off the infielder with the infielder moving back. I know shortstop has priority
Shortstop
on the dirt
senior has a priority over a sophomore left fielder coming in, I think.
Okay.
Cover rips one down the left field line, foul.
You may want to try something else with Cover because Cover's seeing this ball well, and he's hit two foul balls on the barrel.
He got him out in front first at bat, and that grounder, and second at bat, he also got him out in front of the breaking ball. It was the Grood fastball that did him. That did in Taylor.
Well, and he can hit a hanging curveball too.
He's also kept Holland out in front tonight.
Yeah, but again, that's the problem. Holland may be out in front, but then you got to deal with Sean Cover next.
Yep. Break the ball stays high. 2-1. We got 2 outs and
Didn't miss by much.
Willie Voss on deck.
He's not wanting to come in. That's throwing that breaking ball 2-1 in a fastball count, trying to get him to chase a little bit.
I think with 2 outs, you don't want to get beat here by Cover. Here's ball 4, so doesn't give much for Cover to hit that at bat. So a 2-out walk.
Probably wasn't a
Willie
bad
Voss.
move. That probably wasn't a bad move on his part, but still could come back to hurt him here with Willie up to bat.
Yep. That's what's going to probably make or break these Cats in the postseason is can they get production throughout their lineup? Now we'll be seeing good pitching. First pitch to Voss, he fouls it away. Cats with 5 runs now on 5 hits. No errors. The Charging Wildcats, no runs on 2 hits and a couple of errors. It's a ground ball to short. High hop fielded by Jones. Close play at second, but Cover is retired to end the inning. So no runs a hit for the Cats. They leave 2. And after 4 complete, score remains Cats 5 and North Little Rock nothing. Back at Conway for the top of the 5th inning. Cats lead game 1 of this senior night doubleheader 5-0. Owen Davenport has been on the mound from the start.
So traditionally, David, for senior night, will Coach Harden, I guess probably depends on the score and the situation, but will he do kind of in the basketball where you sub in for a senior so the crowd can, and I guess with the doubleheader, that would also, I'm not asking you to predict what he's doing, I'm just curious, in the past, is that what Coach Harden has done with the seniors, is subbed in for him so they can kind of get a ovation coming off the field?
Yeah, so this is the first conference game that wasn't Southwest.
For senior
That's
night.
been senior night. Not to mention now it's a doubleheader. So, yeah, I'm sure he would like to be able to call the seniors out of the game. If it's a close game, though, I think he's going to probably
Let him ride.
Oh my goodness, called a ball. I think the priority is going to be winning.
Yes. Looks like Max just gave Coach Harden the "it was outside" sign.
That's true. Okay, well,
If Max says it, I believe it.
Swing and miss there. It's Bryce Higgins, the third baseman. He got the first North Little Rock hit of the game with a grounder up the middle to lead off the third inning.
Yeah, he was ready for that breaking ball with the fastball count.
This ball's hit well to center field, but London Stewart's drifting back. Makes the catch for out number 1.
True London Stewart fashion, just as smooth as could be. Just as casual and just smooth.
It's 5 in a row set down now by Davenport. Brings up Brooks Blaine. Hit a soft liner to Cover his first time up.
That almost doubled off Higgins at first base, even though he was only a foot or two from the base. I think Sean threw it about 94 miles an hour across the diamond to Voss.
One ball and 1 strike. Ooh, that one almost hit him, but he fouled it off. A breaking ball that started over the plate and started diving at the hitter. A little bit of self-defense there from Blaine. I'm not sure what it hit after it hit his bat, whether it hit him or I hit Max. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Davenport winds and pitches. Misses away. Two from Davenport. Fouled back. Count stays 2-2. For what it's worth, the game was scheduled to be played at Lamar Porter today, so.
Okay.
This ball's hit well to deep left center field. Stewart's going back near the warning track. Makes the running catch for out number 2.
Coming to bat is the ninth hitter, Fletcher Lee, the 9-hole. Playing right field today. Last at bat, struck out swinging. First pitch is by him. Swing and a miss.
Another swing and miss. That time, Davenport kind of fell off the mound.
Messed up his hat, messed up his hair.
Can't have that.
Yeah, it looks good, though. He's good. 0-2 count. Is he going high fastball here? Nope. Yep. Flew it right by him. 2 strikeouts for Lee.
Swing and a miss. Ends the 4th inning. I believe that is 8 strikeouts
8.
for
That's what I have.
Davenport.
Yep.
So we played 4.5. Cats continue to lead 5-0. Back at Conway High School, London Stewart is going to lead off. All right, 1 ball, no strikes. The count to London Stewart. And that one catches the outside corner. 1-1. Stewart has struck out and doubled off the right field wall. 1 for 2, and he's behind the count 1-2 here. This ball's hit hard, deep right center field, back to the wall, and it is gone. London Stewart with his first home run of the season. I think his first high school home run. I need to double check that.
That was a ball.
That ball was crushed.
He's smiling. He's going to.
A big moment on senior night for London Stewart.
Man, he
a
destroyed
leadoff
that
home
pitch.
run here
We
in
got
the
a
bottom
mound
of the
visit.
6th.
That might be it.
Bottom of the 5th. The count, and now the Cats lead 6-0. And we're going to have a pitching change. So the last pitch delivered from Cooper Taylor is deposited into the parking lot from London Stewart. You know, last time up, he stayed back on a pitch and hit it really hard to right field, deeper than we thought. And
Yeah.
same thing, he was right on time there and hit it over the fence. So new pitcher coming in.
Got a lefty.
Let's see, we got a number. Is this number? If he'll move his glove, we can see. Okay,
Number 1?
number 1.
Number 1.
All right, number 1 on your scorecard. And that's going to be Ethan Aiken.
That was not a strong start to his warm-ups there.
So Ethan Aiken is the new pitcher. He is a
Threw that one off the
he is a
backstop.
senior.
David.
All right, he's a senior. Scott mentioned a left-hander. He's getting warmed up quickly. So London Stewart, a double and a home run today.
Yeah, I walked in just in time to see that ball disappear over the right center field fence.
Yeah, it's the first high school home run for London.
Oh, my goodness. It's a good time to do it.
All right, so Ethan Aiken has finished his warm-up tosses, so the lefty will face Whit Williams. This is not to lead off. We have a leadoff home run from Stewart, so Williams 3-run double in the first, RBI ground out in the third. 4 RBIs
he's
for
having a day.
Williams today. Takes a fastball outside corner, first strike. Williams sends a high pop, shallow center field. Second baseman Brooks Blaine makes the count for catch for out number 1. And that'll bring up Carter Crow. How cool is that, Scott? Home run on senior night.
Home run on senior night. Going to start the next game on the mound. Yeah, he was all smiles around the bases and got the celebration
Yep.
into the dugout with his teammates. And that was a bomb. Like, he hit that ball on the money over the right center field fence.
He got all of it. I was hoping he wouldn't hit back-to-back wall balls. That would be disappointing. Yeah. Big breaking ball taken for a ball, maybe low. No balls, one ball, no strikes. Crow has grounded out to fielder's choice and popped out. And that one is high 2-0. I saw Noyd left the game.
The left fielder.
He was being DH for, and yes. So now Stanford, the first baseman, looks like he's in left field.
Third baseman moved to first.
That one just does catch the corner.
Yeah, he was on third base.
Is that our guy?
Yes.
Is that Higgins?
Higgins is on first.
No, it misses away.
Even the strike wasn't really much to hit, so he didn't see much right there at all.
Yeah, so Higgins went to first, and the pitcher Taylor went to third. So 1-out walk brings up Cicero with Crow on first. Aiken goes to second with a move. Misses up.
He's leaving everything up. He was doing the same thing in his warm-ups too. I mean, his very first warm-up pitch sailed over the catcher against the backstop, and he hasn't quite settled in and found the zone yet.
He's kind of stuck in the same slot, isn't he?
Yeah. As a pitcher, you almost need to step off and reset after 4 or 5 pitches like that. Just got to kind of.
So 2 operators short. Jones goes to second for 1. On to first for the double play. So Cicero hits into the double play that erases Crow and ends the 5th inning, but the Cats tack one on the leadoff home run from London Stewart. And we will go to the 6th inning. Cats up 6-0. We are back for the 6th inning of Game 1 of this doubleheader between North Little Rock and Conway. Cats lead at 6-0 behind Owen Davenport, who's back out there again. He's gone the distance so far, allowing just 2 hits and striking out 8.
He's had some efficient innings, too, so his pitch count should be good.
And he's going to face the top of the order. And Aiden George, first pitch, breaking ball, drops in for a strike. So Davenport right now at 80 pitches. So this will probably be his last inning. 80 pitches, 81 pitches, 53 strikes. And there's a foul away. Strike 2 to George. George struck out his first time up and then hit a little bloop single to right over Cicero's head. His second time up. He's behind 0-2 to Davenport. This one's lofted softly over shortstop. Cover cannot quite get there. So another little Texas leaguer.
That's what you want as a pitcher is weak contact. It's just.
Yep, he stayed with it, put the ball in play, and got rewarded for it. So leadoff single for George. And that's going to bring up Will Jones. Jones is hit by a pitch and walked, so not yet seen him put the ball in play. Probably the top hitter for the charging Wildcats. Takes strike 1 on the inside corner.
Yeah, I mean, the good news is you still have Wanamaker and Cicero that if he does get into trouble or get his pitch count up a little bit, you can
Like
bring
10
one
guys.
of them in to
We
finish.
got 10 guys you can bring in, but yeah, that's probably the first 2.
Yeah.
I imagine he'll keep the same pattern, which has been Wanamaker coming in behind Davenport and Cicero coming in behind Stewart. Situation could change that, but certainly been working. So 1-1 the count to Jones.
Great pitch.
Yeah, was that a changeup? Take a little off that one.
It didn't seem like his fastball. It didn't have the zip of his fastball.
I think it fooled.
It looked like it ran away.
Fooled Jones. I think the fastball he would have been swinging there. 1-2 the count. He gave the grimace look like
he was fooled.
If I'd known that, I would have swung at it.
Yeah.
This one's chopped to second. Fielded by Cicero. He goes to Cover on to first. Double play.
Man.
Cats turn the double play on this speedy Will Jones.
That was a great play, and again, not to repeat myself, but the arm of Sean Cover is a difference maker.
Like his arm, don't you?
I mean, it's a slow roller. It's a slow roller to second base.
Yeah,
they turned it perfectly, and he beat it by half a step. But anyone that doesn't throw it as hard as.
And what he did well there was he got momentum.
Yeah.
Cicero fed on the ball. He caught it in stride and threw a laser to first base. So 2 outs on the double play. That brings up Tucker Sanford, the first baseman, and he is struck out and lined out today. A soft liner to end in the 4th. That was kind of the big shot for North Little Rock. Had bases loaded and 2 outs. Ground ball to first. Voss to his left makes the play. He will step on the bag to retire the side. So a little bloop single doesn't hurt. Davenport gets a double play to erase the base runner and a ground out to end it.
Beautiful inning.
Quick 6th inning. We go to the bottom half, 6-0 Cats. Back at Conway for the bottom of the 6th inning. Will Upton
Perfect. I love that.
If we win, you play our winning song.
Winning song.
If we lose, you play a losing song. We don't need one.
Is he going to take him out? He's going to take him out.
Would you announce, Tim, if he takes him out, replacing senior? He might. Let him do his warm-ups and then leave to the... Oh, Sam.
Can you throw a pitch?
Can. He didn't have to. He didn't have to. No, not if he's already been in the game. Oh, actually, he might be doing defense. Yep. Kean's going to left field. Kean to left. Colson to right. Yeah. So corner outfields have changed. We don't know who's where, but...
Couple of changes for your Wampus Cats. Right field. Colson Ashcraft. And left field. Kean Brown.
So every senior played except for Tap, right? This game.
Figure it out. Got it.
So Thornton, a catcher, hits a fly to shallow right, and the new right fielder, Colson Ashcraft, makes the catch for out number one. So quick out for Davenport, trying to close things off. And I think this, well, I know this will be his first seven inning complete game.
That's for ever or for the year?
Well,
Definitely for the year, I know, but
in high school.
okay.
I had to ask his mom and dad if it's ever.
I wouldn't think so.
I bet he's going to 7 somewhere.
Yeah.
But a real efficient game once again from Davenport. He was given that starting pitcher role, and he is taking it and run with it. And that one just inside.
Sounded like
Or
it hit
say just I
something.
want to say just missed him. It did sound like it hit something. Maybe it was Max's glove. So Jalen Hogue is the batter. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
I'm a little surprised they're not taking until they get a strike. It seems like
Yeah, you would think 2-0 down 6, you'd be taking. That might have been a ball. It spent a lot of time in the zone before it ran away from the hitter. Foul tip, strike 2. Looks like Little Rock Christian leads Catholic 6-4.
that's a tight game.
You know, Catholics played everyone tough, including us, but just haven't had a lot to show for it this year. They're in the top of the 6th. Breaking ball
And
struck
a
him out, backdoored him.
That's his second strikeout of the day, too, I believe.
Yep, twice for Hogue. Went down looking in the first. And Cooper Taylor, the starting pitcher for today, is the last hope for North Little Rock.
Is that his 8th strikeout, or am I missing one somewhere?
I think it's 9.
9? I think I may be missing one.
He's still got a lot of velocity.
But he has a little bit of adrenaline to finish off this game on senior night.
Yeah, I bet he does.
Go the full 7.
This is away, 2-0. There it is. 2-0 breaking ball. It's a good pitch to have in your arsenal, isn't it?
That is not what the hitter expects.
Yep.
That is not what he expected.
He's looking
at
for
all.
a fastball there, and he didn't get it. That one, though, does not come back over.
Yeah,
It's
tried to do it
3-1.
again. Try to repeat that. Yeah, I think you're up 6-0 right here. Just try and blow it by him. 3-1 count. Just let's see if you can hit it.
Swing and a miss. Holland threw it down. Lost track of the count.
He was practicing for this pitch.
There we go.
He knows what's coming.
So 3 balls, 2 strikes. North Little Rock down to their final out here in game 1. Owen Davenport looking to close out his career here at Conway High School with a complete game shutout. There it is, strike 3, a fastball right through there for strike 3. And Owen Davenport has tossed a complete game, 3-hit shutout, strikes out 10, walks just 1. And the Cats have won game 1 by the score of 6-0. Cats improved to 14-1 in conference play. And North Little Rock, they fall to 6-9. And they're going to need Catholic to lose later or to win next game to make the state tournament. So, Scott, we'll close this one up quick so we can get set up for senior night.
Yes.
Stay tuned. We're going to end this stream and start a new broadcast of senior night. So check back to our YouTube page here in just a minute. And then after that, we will start up game 2.
Sounds good.
So good win for the Cats.
Yes, sir.
Good job by Owen Davenport closing things out with a complete game shutout. All right, we'll be back here in just a few minutes.